It's Dallas from Live 105 / Alt 94.11 / Odyssey here with Noah Kahan at Outside Lands. And last week, you told us at Lollapalooza that you shot yourself in Charlottesville.
That's right.
And you mentioned that could be a Johnny Cash song, but I thought it could be like some sort of sequel to I Took a Pill in Ibiza.
Took a pill in Ibiza. I shit my pants in Virginia.
See, there it is right there. So
that's great.
For the next record.
That's really good.
Yeah. So are there any other situations on stage? You've mentioned that there's a lot of farting that goes on stage. Are there things that people don't realize that are happening during a Noah Kahan show?
Yeah. So there's like a channel basically you have like these in-ears where you can like, have different sounds. You can communicate with the crew. There's like a back channel of the crew and the band talking to each other during my set that I can't hear. And like they make comments on the way I look, what I sound like, what I'm saying. They talk about baseball scores. Like there's like a whole other show happening during the show that nobody really knows about that I only just found out about. It's kind of like, it feels like I uncovered some like deep conspiracy theory. I think every band is just like hanging out with each other on stage while I sing.
Is there like a recording of any of this stuff that can be turned into like a podcast?
No, they're very careful to cover up their misdoings. And they delete it, and they didn't tell me about it, and they kept me in the dark for 6 years. And now that I found out about it, I demand that I be on the channel so I could hear what's going on. Because I don't want to feel left out of any potential bond-forming social content.
I feel like Noah Kahan reacts to the things his crew are saying about Noah Kahan.
Yeah, I'm like scared to listen to some of it. I don't know if they like me or not. I'm scared to listen to it because I'm scared to find out that they're not all just in stunned silence watching me perform, that they're just like talking about the World Series.
Hey, so we got a bit of a fall aesthetic here. This is like a Noah Kahan Instagram photo.
This is, this is a beautiful day, honestly. Like it reminds me of home. Every festival I've played has been so sweaty and like sticky, and this is the first time that I feel like, all right, like I might not look like, I don't know, like a volleyball player on stage tonight. I might be okay.
Welcome to Golden Gate Park. I call it Coldshella.
Call it Coldshella. That's good.
So this is when I look at your Instagram, I'm like, and it's you and Penny in the fog. I'm like, you closing out the Sutro stage tonight. It's kind of that vibe.
Yeah, I feel like if it starts like raining, it'll be perfect. But right now, this is definitely a good precursor to my like kind of sad Vermont aesthetic.
You played the same time in the 1975 tonight.
Yeah.
For depressed people, is there a specific set you recommend for them?
Between me and the 1975? I think if you're feeling sad, either show is probably going to make you feel worse. 1975, they're I would love if you came to my show, but I don't want to. I feel like if I got into like kind of a beef with Matt Healy and said anything, that he would say something very incisive and cutting that would linger within me for years to come. So go to whatever set makes you happy. Music is music. You could probably be able to hear both from each stage.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to PR my way out of this real quick.
Yeah, he's British. He'll just cut right through you. He knows the right things to say.
Yeah, I think he does.
I've never been to Vermont in my life, but I've been to the Northeast before, and I don't know if there's like a Vermont versus like New Hampshire like rivalry at all.
There is a big Vermont-New Hampshire rivalry.
People get them mixed up on the map, and they're just like inverted versions of each other.
No one in the world cares besides the people that live in Vermont and New Hampshire. It's hilarious. Like I lived in New Hampshire for a long time, about half my life. And everyone in New Hampshire's like, you're not from Vermont, you're from New Hampshire. Vermont's like, well, you're from Vermont, he's not from fucking New Hampshire. And like, meanwhile, it's like the two little kids at Thanksgiving fighting with each other while the adults, have a country by themselves.
What is the difference? Like, what do people in Vermont claim versus what people in New Hampshire do?
So the differences are mostly political. Mm-hmm. Vermont is definitely a more liberal state, whereas New Hampshire is a lot more, not a lot more, but tends to lean more conservative. New Hampshire has no state income tax. In Vermont, it costs like $9 to buy cigarettes. It's insane. I think Vermont kind of leans a little bit more liberal, a little more like hippie mode maybe, and then New Hampshire might be a little bit more like, we're going fishing today kind of shit. But I don't know. Maybe that's not true. I'm like tiptoeing. I don't want to get yelled at by New Hampshire either.
Shout out to New England, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. I hope you're all having a good day getting left out of this conversation.
Not Connecticut. You're not allowed in.
When it comes, we've had a lot of conversations with you about gas stations this year. You did an interview about the Quick Trip, a new one. In this year where you've transversed the country a bit, people in Texas take Buc-ee's very seriously. The folks
Oh,
in
yeah.
Pennsylvania are like Sheetz versus Wawa.
Yep.
Does Noah Kahan have like a gas station convenience store that has taken the crown this year?
Due to contractual obligations, I am required to say that Quick Trip is America's greatest gas station, and if you're in the mood for a snack, some famous hot food, some glazers, head on over to Quick Trip. When you're here, your family will take care of you.
It's weird. It's the same thing as Olive Garden says. There's no breadsticks though.
Oh yeah, that's Olive Garden. Sorry.
When you're here, your family. Buc-ee's. It's a beaver. Okay.
It's gas.
Thank you for joining us today. Congratulations on the success of Dial Drunk.
Thank you.
Did you manifest it by calling yourself Folk Malone?
Whoever on someone on TikTok called me Folk Malone, and it changed my life. So whoever that was, thank you so much. We got to track down the original poster.
Mansfield, Massachusetts. You guys got to join each other on stage. So, is there anything about Post Malone we should know that people don't know in general?
No, honestly, I feel like he comes across as very genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I found that he was exactly as I imagined and hoped he would be. I think people should, when they think about him and talk about him, like you talk about anyone successful and famous, I think you should approach it with a lot of grace and know that you're talking about a person that feels a great deal and is a really wonderful, emotive person who deserves kindness in his life.
He's always seemed like a really genuine dude.
He is. He is. He's amazing.
It's good to hear from a collaborator himself. So congratulations on what 2023 has been. Some of us have been here since before these times.
And I appreciate every single person that's been around for a long time. I know that there's a lot of people that feel like, they found me this year, and maybe they did, and I'm so happy for them. But it's the folks that came to see me when I played the rickshaw stop, and the folks that were here from the very beginning that I'll always remember and always appreciate. Thank you so much for whoever supported me. It means the world.
Welcome to Outside Lands. I hope hanging out with Olivia Rodrigo was cool the other day.
That was cool.
So.
She's awesome. Yeah, so
happy.
cool.
It's the year of Noah Kahan here in 2023. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.